guys, it's Kirby. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about January's empties. Last year, or at the end of last year, I did my end of year empties, and I said going into 2025 I was gonna try to do monthly empties because the yearly empties get a little long. I'm not able to talk about all of the products, the good, bad, and the ugly, so I figured we would try to do monthly empties. I'm honestly a little behind on filming, if I have to be honest. You know, life, motherhood, dance competitions, weather, household management. Yeah, all the things are just working against me. So I'm a little behind in my filming, but that's okay because we're still here and we're making it work. I have 12 things to talk about, or 12 things to touch base on, I should say. Some of them were good, some of them not so great, so let's get into it. First, we're gonna go over some hair care, and I just did 2 videos on these, so I'm really just gonna touch quickly on them. The Red by Kiss Tintations, Raspberry Prism specifically, it's the color that I have in my hair now. It's a little faded a couple washes in, but I love this specific color. Kiss Tintations is a really great color line. I will say I don't think I jive with every color, but they have such a wide variety. I think they mix really well together with other cream colors and things like that. They're really good to have in your kit for toning purposes or color changing purposes and things like that. Again, Kiss Tintations, specifically Raspberry Prism, totally a purchase. I get it at my hair supply store, which is $4.49. I know you can get it on Amazon and other online retailers if you're not about Amazon, but I also know that certain Walmarts carry very specific colors of Kiss Tintations as well, so be on the lookout for that. Another one is the Strawberry Leopard Color Remover. Did not care much for this. I had really high hopes for it because, again, in the video where I'm reviewing it, you can go back and watch the whole thing if you'd like. I had high hopes that it was going to be very similar to the Beyond the Zone Radical Color Remover, which is an excellent color remover because they looked the same, they felt the same, they interacted with the peroxide the same, but for some reason this just did not do as well as I had wanted it to. And granted, I was using it on red dye in my hair that was already faded. I just felt like it could do a little bit better. And maybe if I do try this again, which if I'm forced to buy it because it's the only thing in Sally's, I would. I might try to go underneath some heat, but there was somebody who commented on my review saying that herself as well as AKA Aslan, if you're familiar with her hair channel on YouTube, after they used this, they had really gumminess, almost kind of like an over processing. I didn't have that issue. My hair was just extremely dry afterwards, which it usually is after using color removers because they're bleach adjacent with a persulfates in it. But yeah, anyways, not on the highest of recommendations. In my review video, I gave it a 3. It's not one that I would willingly recommend, but if it's the only option available to you, if you don't have over processed hair or already really damaged hair, try to use the highest level peroxide you can because this ain't gonna work with water. I can tell you that for free. A couple other hair products that I have finished up and used this past month is this Not Your Mother's Natural Rice Water and Himalayan Morninga Super Strength Conditioner. Now this is one that I could not use daily because my hair can't handle the protein on a regular basis, but what I did really like is using this specific one in my hair coloring, mixing it with the Kiss Tintations, maybe using it as a protein or a hair treatment where I'd use it as almost a deep conditioner, maybe once a week, once a month. And I love this actual like Not Your Mother's Naturals line. They have like a whole line and so many different options of these conditioners for like all different types of hair types and needs. And I loved when they had them in these pouches. Recently, they've gone back to the pump bottles, and I don't understand why, because these pouches were amazing, and I loved them, and I don't understand why they went back to the bottles. So if somebody could enlighten me about that. I got on the Not Your Mother's Naturals line because of my daughter. Again, we don't use silicones. We kind of like loosely follow the curly girl method with her because she has hair texture that's fine like mine, but it's like really, really curly, and she needs a lot of moisture, but certain moistures weigh it down, and her hair hates coconut. Again, it's so complicated, and we just follow it the like curly girl method loosely. We kind of pick and choose, we buffet it, the things that we do and don't use, or like the things that we do and don't follow, because her hair is so temperamental, like you can look at it wrong and it'll be like a tangled rat nest. But I really like this Not Your Mother's Naturals line, specifically this one for a hair treatment, and I wish that they would bring back the pouches. Not Your Mother's Natural, bring back the pouches. Thank you. Last hair product is the K18 Biometric Hair Science, and if you are familiar with the hair care world, or you've stepped into a Sephora or seen a Sephora ad, I'm sure you have heard of the K18 leave-in treatment. They apparently like have a patent on some sort of like peptide for the hair or something. At the time of using this, had unbelievably like damaged dry hair. I obviously still do. I bleach my hair, I dye it, that's no secret. But I was really struggling with like finding things that were like working for my hair to repair my hair. I figured out things for myself, but I went to go pick this up in like the little travel size because I wasn't wanting to invest a whole lot of money in the big one, or the full-size one, before I knew if I liked it. Now, I'm probably the only person on the internet in the hair care beauty space that would not flat out recommend this to anybody and everybody. And I'm sorry if you love this product, but I don't think that it's necessarily for everybody, and or I think certain hair types have to use it in a very specific way. I used it the way the directions said, which was shampoo, do not condition, towel dry, begin with 1 milliliter, which is about 3 pumps, and add more as needed. Work evenly from ends to roots. Do not rinse out. Okay, I had used it that way for probably 3 or 4 times, and I did not like the way it sat in my hair, it felt in my hair. Honestly, if I air dried my hair, it felt so like there was something in my hair, and maybe I was overusing it. I personally don't feel like it. Unless I was blow drying my hair, it felt like there was product in my hair when I would use this. Until the very last time I used it, the last few pumps of this, I had put it in my shower, right? Because I was like, you know what? Let me try to use it in the shower. I'm going to shampoo my hair, not condition it, and then when my hair is like sopping wet, right? I'll put some in and I'll just leave it in like a leave-in conditioner, like a leave-in treatment in the shower. So I did that. Brushed it through, left it in, did the rest of my shower, did not rinse it out, but my hair still felt like there was stuff in it. And so what I did was just like a quick, like dunk of my hair through the shower, right? Like a quick swipe of my hair to really just like coat my hair in water again. And when I tell you, when I like squished to condition my hair, this felt amazing in it. So, I will say, if I ever have the opportunity to get this in my hair care collection again, I think I would put it in my shower, use it as a leave-in treatment in my shower, and just quickly kind of like dunk my head, not rinse it out, but like add water to it and really like squish it in and then towel dry and do all the things that I had to do. I think for me and my fine hair, this just wasn't what I thought it was gonna be, and maybe I was using it wrong. I used it different ways and things like that. But yeah, again, not on the top of my recommendations. I think that there are better leave-in treatments and that there are better like leave-in routines that are a little bit more simple out there than this one. Not that it isn't simple, it's just like, I don't know, I don't feel like the benefit was there for my hair texture and my needs, at least. Personal opinion. I wasn't enamored with it. Alright, let's get into the Lush of it all. I had quite a stock of Lush because every year on Boxing Day I go and I get like my huge stock of 50% off Lush or buy one get one free Lush. They've changed the sales a couple times from then. And so I've been trying to really like use up a lot of my back stock of Lush products. So I do have quite a few that are going to be coming down the pipeline to like talk about. First is Ocean Salt. If you know, you know. This is the girl. This is the it product. This is what you need. This is amazing. It smells, oh my gosh, it smells so good. It is basically a salt scrub, like a coarse salt scrub. Recently they have made it so that it's preservative free, I think, but it's a face and body scrub. I use it on my face probably once every other week. It's a very aggressive scrub because of that coarse salt in it. You can also use it in your hair if you want. It gives a lot of volume, but yeah. Scrub up with mineral-rich sea salt, brightening lime, and softening avocado. Love this as like an aggressive back scrub, face scrub. This is it. Again, if you know, you know. It smells amazing. I got 2 containers for 50% off, what, in 2022. That's how long I've had this. It says that this is vegetarian. But yeah. I really like the Ocean Salt. I think it's one of their best sellers. Again, way back when I worked at Lush, which was for like a 3-month stint way long ago, like almost a decade ago. This was probably one of our best sellers. It just works really great. It's a great scrub. Again, if you have sensitive skin, probably not the best to use because it is quite aggressive. So I would go into the store and feel it first to make sure that maybe you can handle it. But, ugh, man. It smells so good. Next is Rose Argan. I think I have talked about this before. This is a body conditioner from Lush. It's one of, again, their more famous body conditioners. It smells like roses, and I'm not a big rose floral scent person, but I love some Rose Argan. It just feels like so smooth and moisturizing. You use it in the shower after you've cleansed and exfoliated and everything, and you just smooth it onto your skin, and then you rinse it off, and it leaves your skin feeling like super moisturized, and it's like an in-body, it's an in-shower moisturizer. They call it a conditioner. There's also a couple of other things in this Rose Argan scent if you like the scent but can't afford Rose Argan, because Rose Argan is expensive. I got this little tiny thing in a gift set. The Valkyrie conditioner that just came out for Christmas is the Rose Argan scent. I don't even know if they have the Rose Jam Bubble Rune anymore. That used to be the Rose Argan scent, and there's a couple of other things too. Lush is known for taking the scents and making them into like multiple different products. But yeah, I'm not a floral girl, but this is like sweet rose, like sweet floral rose. Oh, I don't know. I love it. I love the experience of like, it says argan oil, kapuku butter, and goji berry juice leave skin smooth, bright, and nourished. It definitely does. Last 2 things from Lush. This one is the Yognog Shower Gel. Yognog is a seasonal scent. I love it. It's my absolute favorite. I will wish that they kind of like cut back on the glitter though. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite that they put like so much glitter in the Yognog Shower Gel. But yeah, I have a huge one of these, and I just got a couple more from this season. But yeah, this one's old too. This one's from 2023. I use Lush products after they expire. If they don't smell funky, look funky, or have like mold growing in them, I still use them way after the expiry date. So do with that what you will, but it's at my own risk. I know that. So yeah. But Yognog, they have it in a body spray, a shower gel. They used to have it in a body lotion. They do have it in a body cream and some gift sets around the holidays. And they did have it in a solid body wash. I don't like the Lush body washes. They're air whipped, they're hard, they're hard to use because they don't dry and they kind of disintegrate quickly. Anyways, yeah, Yognog scent, one of my favorites. Last from Lush, well, you can't see this, but it's the Snow Fairy Body Lotion. I've had this forever. It is way past the expiry date. I recently put it into an airless pump so that I can use it a little bit better because I hate the tubs. It does smell nice. I do love this scent of Snow Fairy, but what I will say about the Snow Fairy body lotion, as well as some other colored body lotions like the Yognog body lotion, it kind of stains you. This is a pink lotion, like a bright pink lotion, and it kind of stains your skin and your hands, and it doesn't like rub in as well as some of the non-colored lotions that Lush has. So whereas I would recommend the Snow Fairy scent in the body wash, shampoo, the bubble bars and things like that, I have a really hard time recommending their colored lotions because the color just kind of like stains your skin and then you become all pink. What's fun about this is it has like little glitter on top, and like the Snow Fairy theme is like very bright bubblegum pink with glitter everywhere. But again, the pink lotion, not my favorite, but the scent, it's so good. It smells like candy, like Swedish fish almost. Alright. On to skincare. First is the Murad Environmental Shield Essential C Toner. I don't know if I necessarily used this right. To me, it was like a vitamin C toner. So I'd use it only in the mornings because my like retinol and my other like evening skincares did not work with it. And I liked it. I don't think I necessarily saw a huge difference in my skin using it versus not using it. I would use it after washing my face. I tone with this, then my vitamin C, then my moisturizer, then my SPF. And I mean, it was fine. It was nice. It was a good experience. It smells okay. It doesn't smell bad. But again, I just like don't think that I necessarily saw a huge difference. It's been a moment since I've used it, but also I've been kind of like all over the place with my skincare lately. Now that I'm trying to like use up all of my products, my skin has been like having its own moment, its own temper tantrum lately because it's like you're changing too many things. I did like this. I don't think that I necessarily need a specific active ingredient for a toner. I think I more need like a moisturizer for a toner. So I would probably go back to like that peptide one that I talked about at the end of last year from CosRx. But yeah, this was alright. Again, I think this is like if you need more brightening and like very specific vitamin C needs. A vitamin C serum that I just finished is this Biossance Squalene and Vitamin C Dark Spot Serum with 10% vitamin C and white shiitake, visibly improved discoloration. Would not recommend this. One, I feel like I did not get enough product out of this to even use it for a whole month. I don't feel like it actually tackled any of my dark spots, or it really improved my skin's texture or visibility or anything like that. I had high hopes because Biossance is like a nice brand, but like I wouldn't recommend this vitamin C. I think that there are other better vitamin C's out there, especially with like squalene and what am I trying to say? The hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid. Oh my god, Kirby. Yeah, I just felt like in terms of like moisture, dark spots, skin texture, this did not do anything. I feel like for the amount of product that I got in this glass bottle, I needed to use 2 or 3 pumps to actually like get it all over my face. And I just didn't feel like it did everything that it needed to. That was a personal opinion. I think that there are other more potent vitamin C's out there for better prices than the Biossance one. Another product that I don't know exactly how I feel about it is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. Now, here's the thing. I have this little one, and there is still like a little some in, and this is my main problem with Glow Recipes products is that, one, I love that they come in the glass bottles, but two, I hate that they come in the glass bottles because it's really hard to get like the last little bits out for the price that Glow Recipe is charging us. I had gotten this for a dupes video a long time ago, and I feel like unless you're using this regularly, and I mean regularly, I don't feel like this is a necessity in your skincare routine and or makeup routine. Also because niacinamide sometimes interacts with different products, not the most amazing. So putting this on top of my SPF, which is the Black Girl Sunscreen SPF, it's like a really thick, tacky lotion. Putting this on top of that wasn't really great feeling. And then if I wanted to use this, I almost had to use it alone, which then like, how am I going to get my SPF into my skincare? And I just had a really difficult time finding a way to incorporate this into like my makeup routine or my skincare routine. If I wasn't wearing thick, heavy lotions and like I let either those sit for like a long time, I'm talking like 30 to 40 minutes, and then put this on, yes. But if I was doing like a quick get ready, like, oh my gosh, I have to be out the door, trying to put this over top of a moisturizer or like my thick SPF just wasn't jiving for my routine. I can understand because when I'd use it by itself, you know, like, or on the top of a light lotion, that it did give my skin like a nice glow, and it did make my, particularly the Pretty Fresh ColourPop tinted moisturizer, it did make it look really, really nice and glowy. But again, I think because of my like normal everyday makeup routine and just how fast I sometimes have to get out of the house, you know, with all of my like errands and motherhood, this just wasn't the product for me. Also, I think niacinamide is in like so much now that like, do we really need a separate Dewdrops serum for it? And also, you can just get the Essence Hello Good Stuff Glow Serum Primer, which is like a fraction of the price, and it's the exact same thing. So there are other options out there. I see why people like it. It's just not for me. Last but not least is this Milkshake Hyaluronic Acid and Squalene Facial Toner Mist. Minimizes pores, hydrates, and soothes skin with mugwort milk, goat milk, and probiotic extract from Beekman 1802. This is like a biphase oil type of toner. I love that it's a mist. It was very, very fine. You shake it up, you spray it, and I loved it. And I think this is the difference between this and the Murad Essential C, is this was very moisturizing in a time where my skin was feeling like super dehydrated. The weather in Ohio has been like up and down, up and down. Like 1 week we had negative, like below zero negative temperatures. Then we had a day that was 60 degrees. Now it's all in the 30s. My skin like doesn't know what it wants to do other than be dry. So this one was really, really great. Again, it is a little bit more on the oily side. So if you do have normal to oily skin, this might not be the product for you. If you have normal to dry skin and you do like that like super hydrated look, I think this would be great for you. You can use it shaken up or just like by itself to really get the more of the oil in your face and skincare and things. Again, I just need more like facial moisturizing facial toners for that like toning step in my skincare routine. And I love, love, love a spray. I am not one to really like to use like reusable cotton pads or even cotton pads. Like I would prefer all of the toners just to come into a spray. Just spray it all over the face. sink in, pat it in, whatever, and then like move on with my routine. This sat beautifully under makeup, under my skincare. It jived well with all of the other products that I had been using. I got the small one just to try it out. I understand that travel sizes aren't necessarily the best value for your money, but when you're just trying products out and you aren't sure if you're going to like the product or if it's right for you, sometimes only investing in the little travel size is the way to go for your wallet. Especially because stores are cracking down on like returning items and like how long you can keep an item before you return it. So again, that's why I get a lot of the travel sizes just to use it, because it's a lot easier for me to like go through this to test it versus like a whole full-size one. Anyways, highly recommend, especially for the winter time. So that was it. That was my empties for January. I do like this setup a little bit better because one, it encourages me to use and try to empty products in a not shorter time, but like on a monthly basis, because I do have a tendency to be lazy and lax about using my products and my skincare routine and my hair care routine and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Even my makeup routine, which I don't think I'm ever gonna go through any full bottle of my makeup, honestly. Anyways, so I will link these products down in the description box below. If you're interested in checking them out, you can do that on your own time. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, give it a big old thumbs up. As always, please be sure to subscribe and hit the little notification bell. I would hate for you to miss out on next month's empties. Thanks so much for watching, guys.